Alright, we're looking at the male Microstrobilus, or the male pinecone, and we'll see two different sections, a longitudinal section and a cross section. The longitudinal section, if we take a look at that, it'll have kind of a central cone axis, and then coming off you'll see the microsporophylls, and underneath the microsporophylls you will see the microsporangia. And so here's just a closer up view, and then this cross section is basically the same thing. You have the cone axis in the center, and then radiating out from that, sometimes you can pick up the sporophyll, sometimes you're just seeing the sporangia, but the thing I want to emphasize here is that there are two sporangia on each sporophyll. So we kind of see two bag-like structures on each one. And if you look really closely, we can even tell apart that blue layer of tissue, which is the sporangia itself, and then inside you'll see pollen grains. And at this point, most of these slides have the mature pollen grain. So you'll see those air bladders, and sometimes you'll be able to see the two nuclei, the tube and the generative. Sometimes you will not. So I'm going to add in some more details and some color, and then we'll label. Alright, so let's go ahead and label some things. So this is our cross section here of our pine cone, and this is our longitudinal section. This is our cone axis. This is our cone axis here. And each blue bag is the sporangium. The pollen grains are inside. So that's one pollen grain. And at this stage, it's considered an immature microgametophyte. And then these things coming off, that is the micro, because we're talking about the male cone, sporophyll, and over here you can see evidence of the microsporophyll as well. In this case, the only thing that is haploid is the pollen grain or the microgametophyte. Everything else is diploid. The sporangium or microsporangium for the male is diploid and meiosis occurs within that.